Hello everyone. In the United States, it's estimated that there are over 700,000 iguanas, with the majority residing in Florida, where their population has surged in recent years. In Florida alone, approximately 70 of these iguanas have invaded human settlements, causing substantial property damage and disrupting local ecosystems. This invasion has led to an estimated $1.05 million in annual damage to homes, gardens, and infrastructure in affected areas. So how have people here dealt with the challenges iguanas pose? Let's find out with us, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for great experiences. Thank you. In the United States, iguanas are notorious for causing significant structural damage, particularly through their burrowing habits. These reptiles dig extensive tunnel systems, often undermining the foundations of buildings, roads, and seawalls, leading to costly repairs and even dangerous collapses. Florida is the most affected state, with cities like Miami and Fort Lauderdale facing severe challenges. Additionally, their burrowing can disrupt the natural flow of water, leading to increased erosion and the contamination of water sources with bacteria and waste. This pollution poses risks to both human health and local wildlife. So what should people do to protect their habitat? To address the growing iguana problem, people in affected areas like Florida have turned to cage traps as a practical solution. These traps typically measure around 4 feet in length, 1 foot in width, and 1.5 feet in height, providing enough space to safely capture the iguanas without harming them.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
Traps are often set up near riverbanks, canals, and other areas where iguanas are known to frequent. A well-placed trap can capture 1 or 2 iguanas at a time. Once captured, the iguanas are usually relocated to wildlife control facilities, or humane euthanasia is performed following state regulations.
Oh yeah. Gotcha.
Oh, that is awesome.
Big, fat.
This method offers several advantages, including minimizing property damage, reducing the iguana population humanely, and preventing further environmental degradation. So, what should the United States do to deal with the iguana population?
Oh my gosh.
To prevent the increasingly serious iguana disasters, the United States has implemented several hunting policies, with particular emphasis on the efforts led by the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. This organization has been instrumental in reducing iguana-related damage by approximately 30 through controlled hunts and public awareness campaigns. Each year, around 1,000 licensed hunters participate in these efforts, working diligently to curb the growing iguana population. So, what weapons do hunters use to quickly and humanely take down iguanas? To ensure an effective hunt, hunters typically use high-powered air rifles, which are popular for iguana hunting due to their precision and reduced noise, minimizing the disturbance to surrounding areas. Some of the most commonly used rifles include .22 caliber air rifles and PCP air rifles, known for their accuracy and power.
Dude, that thing disappeared.
Alongside their rifles, hunters are equipped with scopes, rangefinders, and sometimes thermal imaging devices to spot iguanas more effectively in their natural habitats. So to ensure the safety of the hunt, What strategies does the organization have? In addition, each hunt usually divides hunters into small groups of 3 to 5 people. This strategy not only increases safety, but also allows hunters to cover more ground efficiently, improving their chances of success. Given the iguana's preference for warm, sunny areas, the organization often encourages hunters to focus on areas like riverbanks, canals, and urban parks where iguanas are most likely to be found. So when the hunter discovers prey, what should the hunter do? When a hunter spots an iguana, the first step is to assess the size of the animal. Typically, iguanas allowed for hunting are those over 4 feet in length, including the tail. After identifying a suitable target, the hunter must maintain an appropriate distance, usually between 20 to 30 yards, to ensure the most accurate shot. Hunters generally aim for the head or neck area of the iguana to ensure a quick and humane takedown. So, what are the results of the hunting methods and efforts of the hunter groups? With a well-coordinated approach, hunter groups can harvest approximately 6 to 8 iguanas per hunting trip. This success rate highlights the crucial role of both the hunters and the organization in managing the iguana population. Due to these efforts, the percentage of iguanas appearing on the streets has significantly decreased. However, to ensure the continued success of the control plan, hunters are required to report the number of iguanas captured and their locations to the organization. So, do you agree with the methods applied by the residents and hunters here? Leave your opinion in the comments section below. The population of bighorn sheep in the U.S. currently stands at approximately 80,000 individuals. These remarkable animals are commonly found in a variety of habitats across the country, particularly in the states of California and New Mexico. Additionally, they are well adapted to the arid conditions of the Mojave and Sonoran deserts, where they thrive despite the harsh environment. These diverse habitats provide the necessary conditions for the bighorn sheep to sustain their populations and continue their vital role in the ecosystem. In the social structure of bighorn sheep, ewes and lambs typically live together in herds. These herds provide safety in numbers, allowing the ewes to protect their lambs more effectively from predators. On the other hand, rams usually form bachelor groups, living separately from the ewes and lambs. These bachelor groups consist of males who engage in various social interactions and establish hierarchies among themselves. This separation of sexes into different groups is a fascinating aspect of bighorn sheep behavior, highlighting their unique social dynamics and survival strategies. What do you think are the advantages of this social structure for their survival? During the fall, bighorn sheep enter their mating season, known as the rut. This period is marked by intense competition among rams for the attention of ewes. The rams engage in dramatic head-butting contests where they clash with each other using their massive curled horns. These battles can be both spectacular and brutal, showcasing the strength and determination of the competing males as they vie for dominance and the opportunity to mate. Have you ever witnessed a wildlife mating ritual in person or through a documentary? What was your impression of it? Bighorn sheep are especially remarkable for their ability to thrive in some of the most extreme environments in the USA. Adapted to both cold mountain regions and hot desert climates, these animals demonstrate incredible resilience and versatility. Their agility on rocky, steep terrain not only helps them avoid predators like mountain lions and coyotes, but also presents significant challenges for hunters. The rugged landscapes and harsh weather conditions make hunting bighorn sheep a demanding endeavor, requiring hunters to be well prepared and highly skilled. Hunting bighorn sheep in the USA plays a crucial role in population control, ensuring that the species remains at a sustainable level. By managing the number of bighorn sheep, hunting helps maintain a balanced ecosystem. Overpopulation can lead to a range of issues, such as food scarcity, disease, and habitat degradation. When there are too many bighorn sheep in a given area, they can overgraze the vegetation, leading to soil erosion and loss of plant biodiversity. This, in turn, affects other species that share the habitat. In addition to its ecological benefits, hunting bighorn sheep holds significant cultural and entertainment value. For many communities, hunting is a tradition deeply rooted in their heritage. It is often seen as a rite of passage, fostering a deep connection with nature and wildlife. Hunting trips are opportunities for family and friends to bond, passing down skills and knowledge from one generation to the next. The experience of tracking and hunting bighorn sheep in challenging terrains offers a sense of adventure and achievement that is highly valued. Moreover, hunting contributes to the local economy through tourism and related activities. Many hunters travel from various parts of the country to participate in bighorn sheep hunts, spending money on guides, equipment, accommodations, and others. This influx of visitors supports local businesses and can be a significant source of revenue for rural communities. The cultural heritage and recreational enjoyment derived from hunting underscore its importance beyond just population management, making it an integral part of both ecological and social landscapes. What are your thoughts on the balance between the ecological benefits and the cultural significance of hunting bighorn sheep? However, the hunting of bighorn sheep in the USA raises significant ethical concerns, particularly regarding animal welfare. The practice of hunting these majestic animals often leads to debates about the morality of causing harm to wildlife for sport or population control. Many critics argue that the stress and suffering inflicted on bighorn sheep during hunting expeditions are inhumane and unnecessary. In particular, these animals are often seen as symbols of the wild and natural beauty, representing the rugged and untamed landscapes of the American West. This symbolic status leads to strong emotional reactions against hunting practices, as many people feel a deep connection to preserving wildlife in its natural state. Negative public perception can result in backlash against hunters and wildlife management organizations, potentially affecting policy decisions and funding for conservation efforts. Furthermore, the portrayal of hunting in media and public discourse can influence broader societal attitudes, making it essential for hunters and regulators to engage with the public transparently and respectfully. Balancing the cultural significance of hunting with ethical considerations and public sentiment is crucial for maintaining a respectful and sustainable approach to managing bighorn sheep populations. It is imperative to foster a dialogue that addresses these ethical concerns while finding common ground between conservation goals and public values. India, which harbors the largest population of leopards globally, is home to approximately 12,000 animals. However, in recent years, the rate of leopard invasions into human-populated areas has surged by around 40%. So what are the consequences of this increasing proximity between leopards and humans, and how does it affect both communities and conservation efforts? Let's find out together, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get our latest updates. Notably, on August 16, 2024, in Uttarakhand, a man walking along the forest edge was suddenly attacked by a leopard. He was later discovered by nearby villagers and rushed to the hospital, despite receiving emergency treatment. The man succumbed to his injuries due to severe blood loss and trauma. This tragic incident has stirred anger and fear among the people of India, particularly in Uttarakhand, as they demand stronger measures to prevent such attacks. So what policies should the US government implement to protect its communities from similar wildlife threats? To ensure the safety and peaceful life of its citizens, the Indian government has adopted a regulated hunting policy for leopards, particularly in areas where these animals pose a significant threat to human life and livestock. This policy attracts a considerable number of hunters each year, although exact figures vary depending on the severity of leopard-related issues in different regions. On average, India issues around 150 to 200 leopard hunting licenses annually, primarily to experienced hunters. The typical age range of these hunters is between 35 and 50 years, as this age group often possesses the necessary experience and physical stamina required for such challenging hunts. So what factors do you think hunters consider when choosing the right weapon for tracking and hunting elusive predators like leopards? When it comes to the weapons used in leopard hunting, hunters typically prefer high-caliber rifles capable of delivering a powerful and precise shot. Common choices include bolt-action rifles chambered in calibers such as .375 HLF Magnum or .300 Winchester Magnum, which are known for their stopping power and accuracy. These rifles are often equipped with high-quality scopes to ensure precision in targeting, especially in the dense and challenging terrains where leopards are often found. In addition to rifles, hunters use various equipment to enhance their effectiveness and safety during the hunt. This includes night vision goggles or thermal imaging devices for spotting leopards in low-light conditions, GPS devices for navigation in remote areas, and protective clothing to safeguard against the elements and potential injuries. The combination of advanced weaponry and specialized equipment reflects the sophisticated nature of leopard hunting in India, ensuring that only well-prepared and experienced hunters engage in this activity under the government's strict regulations. So, how do you think Indian hunters effectively attract leopards during a hunt? Additionally, Indian hunters use carefully selected bait to lure leopards, leveraging the predator's natural hunting instincts to increase the chances of a successful hunt. The most commonly used bait is freshly killed livestock, particularly goats or sheep, as the scent of blood inside of familiar prey are highly effective in attracting leopards. The bait is suspended from trees or placed on elevated platforms to mimic a natural kill, further enhancing its appeal to leopards. So what must hunters focus on when a leopard approaches the bait to ensure a successful and safe hunt? When a leopard approaches the bait, hunters must exercise heightened vigilance. Observing the leopard's behavior closely is crucial, particularly its body language and movement patterns, to determine the optimal moment. Patience is essential in these situations, as a premature shot could result in a missed opportunity or, worse, an injured leopard that escapes, posing an increased danger to both the hunter and the surrounding community. For shot placement, hunters are trained to aim at vital areas that ensure a quick and humane kill. The most effective shot is typically aimed at the shoulder area, where a well-placed bullet can penetrate the heart and lungs, causing rapid incapacitation. After completing a successful leopard hunt in India, the hunter harvested between 3 to 4 leopards. This effort has contributed to the Indian community by reducing the rate of leopard appearances, particularly in incidents where they attack livestock and Specifically, the removal of these predators has led to a 15% decrease in leopard-related livestock attacks and a 10% reduction in human encounters in the affected areas. This decrease has brought a sense of relief to the community, as the threat to both livestock and people has become more manageable, improving overall safety in the region. What are your thoughts on this approach? We'd love to hear your perspective, so please share your views in the comments section below. Baboons have become an indispensable element in South Africa's agricultural landscape. According to the latest statistics, there are about 350,000 baboons living in South Africa, reflecting the development and adaptation of this animal in the natural environment. This primate species in South Africa has a rather skewed distribution, with the Western Cape province being the most prominent. Here, areas such as the Cape Peninsula, Cape Winelands, and the Overberg region are home to large numbers of baboons because the habitat here is extremely suitable and close to residential areas. In the Cape Peninsula, baboons have become known to attack vineyards, orchards, and vegetable gardens, causing heavy damage to agricultural products and facilities. Their distribution is influenced by many factors, such as habitat conditions, food availability, and human activities, leading to differences in the level of conflict between different regions in South Africa. In the bustling urban centers of South Africa, an unexpected phenomenon has disrupted daily life: the appearance of baboons. These intelligent primates, previously living freely in the wild, have adapted to urban spaces, causing chaos and congestion on the streets. Baboons have become a significant challenge not only to urban residents, but also to agricultural communities. In that context, the use of traps has become an effective and popular wildlife management method in the confrontation with this monkey species in South Africa. The traps designed to catch baboons are not only sturdy but also very large. They are made from highly durable materials, such as steel, ensuring they can keep these powerful animals safe without causing harm. The typical size of a trap is about 6 feet long, 3 feet wide, and 4 feet high. With this design, baboon will have limited space to move, thereby minimizing the risk of injury. By setting traps, farmers regain a sense of control, steadfastly face challenges, and protect their fields from the invasion of baboons. The reliance on traps not only demonstrates the resilience of South Africa's agricultural community, but also the urgent need for flexible management to navigate the complex relationship between people and animals. Lure and traps plays an essential role in hunting efficiency. Baboons, and omnivorous animals, have an endless passion for fruit, from bananas to apples, making it hard to resist. To avoid causing prolonged stress and injury to baboons, using guns is considered the optimal solution. This method helps hunters quickly and gently take down their prey, minimizing their pain. Air guns, especially high-powered air guns, are popular for controlling baboon populations. These guns are highly accurate and operate quite smoothly, making them an ideal choice. Typically, hunters use .22 caliber air rifles, which are capable of firing bullets at over 900 feet per second, enough power to effectively kill monkeys. Firearms provide an important advantage to the user in the ability to maintain a safe distance from potentially dangerous animals such as baboons. This is a necessary precaution, especially considering monkeys' aggressiveness and potential for danger when provoked or feeling threatened. However, if not done correctly and carefully, using guns to manage wildlife like baboons can have heartbreaking consequences. Inaccurate shots are not only likely to simply injure the animal instead of killing it quickly, but also leave them in prolonged agony. Particularly in residential areas or near urban areas, the use of guns to control wildlife can cause major difficulties in public relations. Residents may perceive these measures as extreme or brutal. These concerns are further exacerbated by the safety issues and unintended risks posed by the use of firearms near populated areas. Well-planned and sustainable management strategies are essential to prevent long-term negative impacts. Hunters need to participate in hunting training courses to ensure the hunting process is safe and humane. It is important for each hunter to possess a state-issued hunting license and tag before beginning his or her hunting trip. The traps designed to catch baboons are not only sturdy but also very large. They are made from highly durable materials such as steel, ensuring they can keep these powerful animals safe without causing harm. The typical size of a trap is about 6 feet long, 3 feet wide, and 4 feet high. With this design, baboon will have limited space to move, thereby minimizing the risk of injury. In the bustling urban centers of South Africa, an unexpected phenomenon has disrupted daily life: the appearance of baboons. These intelligent primates, previously living freely in the wild, have adapted to urban spaces, causing chaos and congestion on the streets. By setting traps, farmers regain a sense of control, steadfastly face challenges, and protect their fields from the invasion of baboons. The reliance on traps not only demonstrates the resilience of South Africa's agricultural community, but also the urgent need for flexible management to navigate the complex relationship between people and animals. Firearms provide an important advantage to the user in the ability to maintain a safe distance from potentially dangerous animals such as baboons.